Hey, yo, can you hear me? Hey, yo, can you hear me? Hey, yo, can you hear me? I don't even know where it's at.
I thought you picked it up from the table.
No.
You didn't?
I don't even know where it's at.
I thought you picked it up from the table.
No. Hey, yo, can you hear me, player?
Go, Daddy, go. That's the song I've been dancing to. Go, Daddy, go. The first one is go. I'm gonna do the dance. It's funny. It's
Over
funny.
there. I want you. Go over there. Come on.
From the site loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. Set to go in a rematch of what would come to be known later as the first Super Bowl. The Chiefs and Packers are underway. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Hartman on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get this up to about the 40.
Edwards-Helaire, the ball carrier.
Solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Gain of 7.
The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Now Mahomes on the bootleg. And incomplete on the deep ball. Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
But when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he will have a Chiefs first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play. Now Mahomes going to get this one to Hill. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Hey, yo, can you hear me?
Nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. They'll go back to the ground with Bell. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Kevin King.
Someone's looking fresh, and his O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain, too.
Now a draw play. This is Bell. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped by the line of scrimmage.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Sliding out of the pocket. Mahomes hit. He lost the football, and the Packers pick it up. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
I don't know why the
So the
fuck you
turnover
didn't slide.
forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to
Oh,
and
man,
everyone
come
knows
on.
their role when they
Damn, that's lucky.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. This is caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Rodgers hitting Alan Lazard. And the Packers have taken the early lead.
Mason Crosby.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again. Trying to fight his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick.
Get him, Tubby.
And into the end zone, it's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Packers 13, Chiefs nothing.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here's Mecole Hardman. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. DeMarcus Robinson, the intended target on that one. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Rip right. Yellow. 54's Mike. Check.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Gets this one to Le'Veon Bell. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
That's good.
27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
first and 10.
So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hey, watch yellow. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. 3 buzz.
13-0 is the score after one on EA Sports.
13. Chiefs nothing.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
43.
Now it's Mahomes again. And going deep for Hill. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
Brings up second and 10.
We ain't giving them nothing today.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Now a shot
Come on,
taken
man.
on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 22 yards there, a first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
It's second down.
53 is the mic.
Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He'll let this go deep for Lazard. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
37-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. Not much there, only a yard.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Right there, 54. 54 Mike.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes. And this one incomplete.
Mahomes
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first.
9 yards to go.
And again, it's Mahomes. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a fourth down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Well, that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
Taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
First and 10.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And the Chiefs are going to get him. It was Frank Clark that time who got in there to bring him down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the delay, Jones. Chris Jones on the stop.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. This time they stay on the ground. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
34-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time, but it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Looking for Kelsey on the deep. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Le'Veon Bell in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points. And he puts it through there within 3. It's 13-10.
Makes the score Packers 13. Chiefs.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He'll get this to Lazard. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
9 yards. First down, Packers.
Now a draw play. This is Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Running lanes ran a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll go again to Jones. Room here to run.
Cheesy ass.
Down the numbers. There he goes.
Spade.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Green Bay.
Aaron Jones, 53 yards. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They'd done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Mahomes.
45-yard line.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Forced out to his left. And this is caught by Watkins. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. Mahomes now on 1st down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
That's so dumb,
Kevin
man.
King with a pick.
Sorry.
He's at the 30, the 20, and into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Coaches
That's
preach all the time
Mahomes.
about opportunities
Why
and
you
taking
throwing like
advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have the coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
And can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. He's back to throw here to start the drive. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Kenny Clark able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack on 1st down, Mahomes, and he goes down. It's a sack.
No.
They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. Back near his goal line. Here's Mahomes.
Oh, wow. No line.
Rush has been relentless. This time, it yields a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Come on, baby. Let's go. Come on now, let's do this.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football.
That's what it is, baby.
That's Chiefs. That he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. And Mahomes is going to keep it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Chiefs 18.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And
we're back now in KC. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well.
What did he say? What are you watching? What are you watching?
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target.
The other one wasn't a
that
song.
one was timed well, incomplete.
Setting up the screen here,
Oh,
Aaron
yeah, because
Jones.
it's not nothing bad.
And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards
A
short.
gain of 9 on the play, but it brings up 4th down.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. They'll run on first down. Jones. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Damian Wilson in on the stop. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
37-yard line. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Now Rodgers on 3rd and 2. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off near the 32. There he goes left side.
Oh, that's the way
and
to run
he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Butker now to add the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Makes the score Packers 28, Chiefs 25. Harrison Butker.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And now this 4th quarter becoming very interesting. That pick six makes this a one-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. And they'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Brought down at the 31.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Rodgers. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's
Oh,
complete.
damn.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Tyrann Mathieu there to make the tackle. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53.
Rodgers looking to throw. Over the middle.
Oh, man, it's dumb, dude.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 32-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards.
That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Clock on.
On first down, it's Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Pull it together. 53's the mark. 53. Check 53. Stop your whining. Get 300. Get 300. What? Jim. Comes to me. It's me. Check.
Again, it's Jones. And not much running room. Down to the 32.
Aaron Jones on the run.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Rodgers to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
But the spin.
Near the 26. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Intercepted.
So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
From the contact.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. From midfield, here's Mahomes. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Demarcus Robinson, the intended target on that one.
But it's going to be second down. Mahomes to throw. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick.
By the Packers. They'll take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Packers 28.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And, of course, this win a big one. They can hang their hat on this victory on the road against the defending Super Bowl champs.
And you know how difficult it is for the team that wears the crown, because they're going to get everyone's best shot. So let's face it, they circled this game. We're going to go in there and take